like it's why it's a daily thing. You pick
Yeah.
up your cross and you die daily. It's not one time.
Yeah. It's not one and done.
Yeah, it's not like today you're gonna get chopped up in little pieces,
Exactly.
and more pieces, and more pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since we're in a fallen world, like we're always going to falter, backslide, and
Yeah.
everything. So it's a continual denial of oneself.
Uh-huh.
It's not like, man, how do I just completely do it? There's not really a completely doing it, because there's always chance of falling back.
Yeah.
And the daily battles.
Yeah.
But it is that active mindset of doing it.
Mhm. I think it was like one of the older pastors at Restoration, but he said, like, you know what faith looks like? It's not giving up.
Right.
It's like when you fail or when you mess up, it's getting back up and getting in the Word,
Right.
and really walking out your identity. Because the thing the devil wants to do is like shame you and be like, how could you get back in the Bible? How can you go in the presence of the Lord after what you just did? But like being like having your mind renewed and really believing what God says, believing what the Scriptures say about you. And it's just an empowerment. I love what you just said, that like we live in this fallen world. This is I didn't even read this. Galatians 2:20 is, I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. In the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Right. So it's like, even though we live in the flesh, like you said, in the fallen world, and we're gonna mess up. But again, it goes back to I'm crucified with him.
Right.
He's called me a son of God,
Yes.
a child of God. I am washed by the blood of Jesus, and now I know who I am.
Right.
And I'm gonna let that fill my ears, in my mind, not what the devil says, not what this world says, and I'm gonna walk it out.
Yeah.
Because like I also heard like another guy say, like, how if you are crucified and dead, when the devil comes to tempt you, a dead thing can't respond to temptation.
Right.
Yeah. A dead thing would just sit here and not even hear it.
Yeah.
It even goes to like everybody gets like offended now. Yeah, you gotta
Big
be
problem
careful
with our culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be careful what you say now, because people get easily offended. But if you are dead to self, it doesn't matter what people say about you.
Yeah.
Or like, I can't remember the last time I got offended.
Right.
Yeah.
Test, like, if you want to see how far you've come, is all right when people start judging you, start shaming you
Yeah.
for what you're doing and what you believe in, which is the truth.
Mhm.
How does that make you feel? If you are unbothered by it,
Yeah.
you're going in the right direction. Because the only thing you fear then is God and what He thinks,
Yeah.
not what the fear of man and what they think.
Mhm.
If you're feeling a lot of shame about it, or if it puts you down and causes you to backslide, you got some work to do.
You
there.
do, yeah.